All right, I am back, and a little bit of something happened off camera. And the last video, this was pretty much just a sort of circular slab, and I have now molded it into the shape that I want for the beard. And as you can see with the original, the beard lays level against the surface that it's resting on. There, can you see it? So once you put it down, I always thought part of the beauty of this piece was the fact that this beard unusually stretches out in such a way. And it broke in a couple of places, so I ended up wanting to redo it, at least a version of it. It wasn't important to me for it to be an exact replica, but it definitely needed to have the vibe of the original piece, and it does. And this piece is coming out really beautifully. I'm proud of it. It's going along just the way I want it to. So off camera, because I was taking a nap, I do that once I realize I don't have enough charge on my phone. I go ahead and let the phone charge, and I take a nap, and then I get back to it. So just before I took that nap, I worked on the beard and cut it into the shape. So now I'm letting it sit out a good little amount. It's hardening up because I want to start adding detail once it's hard enough to be able to handle it. While it's still moist, the clay is still a little bit sticky, and sometimes things that you want to gouge out to move into a different place, you end up just sort of sliding it around, and you really didn't want to do that. So I have to wait for it to get to a particular level of hardness so that I can start adding details. But what I do want to do is start deciding how this beard is going to be designed. And again, lifting up the last one, as you can see, they're just deep ridges in it. And that's what I'm going to do with this one using this tool. So I'm going to pick it up gently, turn it to the side, and I'm trying to every once in a while, I just sort of press down on this to make sure that it's flat against the surface, because when the clay starts to shrink, it can lift up, it can do, a lot of different things. So this is where I decided the beard is going to start. And like I said, just because I'm curious to see how I'm going to do this, I'm adding in some detail now. And you can just follow along with me as that happens. I hush now. And that's that for now. I'm going to take a few pictures of it so that you can see it from a few different angles, the grooves that I created to make the wavy points of interest in his beard. And when this hardens up more, I'll be able to go in and refine them. And I'm definitely going to do something similar with these locks. So all of it's going to come together and really make for a beautiful piece. It's coming along nicely. And I'll let you in on a little secret. I had the inspiration of a companion piece that I can see so clearly with my mind's eye that I will be starting on more than likely. Well, I won't say more than likely because there's still a good amount of work to be done on him, and I have a tendency to get ahead of myself and get a little too unrealistic with my plans. So I'm going to say that I think by Monday, no later than Tuesday, I should be able to begin the companion piece for this. And I'm really looking forward to it because I've got something really interesting in mind that's going to keep with the vibe and design of this piece. And I think it's going to be special. And my hope is that they'll be purchased together at some point. So we'll see how that goes. It's going to depend on the buyer, the collector, the person who acquisitions if they feel like they should not be without each other. And that's what the hope is for me. So thank you so much for hanging in. This was a quick one, clocking out at 14 minutes and 45 seconds. And I will catch you on the flip side. Peace.